Hello, everybody. Welcome to some more Factorio. Space Age. Very important. I always keep on just calling it Factorio, but I think Space Age is very different. A very different game than just normal Factorio. Proof of it being that I'm on a different planet. If you missed the ending of yesterday's stream last night, I killed a worm. I way over prepared, but I killed a worm. So now we can get some tungsten ore automated. And I think what I'm going to want to do is make a couple big mining drills in a foundry. If I remember right, I'm making foundries here just by hand dropping things in, but let's pick up my inventory again. I think I left it down here. Yeah, this is all stuff I probably don't actually need to hold on to, but I am. And I have first rocket. I did not update this with the newer blueprint. Do I have a blueprint? How do I open blueprints? Maybe they're up here. Bonuses, production, blueprint library. Okay. My blueprint, first rocket. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. So anti-worm technology can be saved here if I ever need it again. Cool. Okay, well, I've never used blueprints before, except for my own ones that I save in my inventory. Really quickly, let's just pick up a whole bunch of tungsten ore. And I don't think I need tungsten ore for anything other than tungsten carbide. Let me just check. You use it in tungsten plates as well. And that is what I need to automate the mining for. I have a foundry up here ready to make it. I also have iron. It used to be the iron stick one, but that's not going to happen. So we mine it from here and then send it all the way up to my foundry and make those. So In the meantime, let's go ahead and just dump this in here. And we'll use the tungsten ore. We use the tungsten ore that we mine directly. Because we do need some tungsten carbide to make a foundry. How much? 50. And we already have a bunch saved up. Cool. Okay. We have refined concrete as well. This needs iron ore. Forgot how much I was hand feeding stuff. But I guess this makes 10 concrete. This needs 20 concrete to make any refined concrete. We should be good there for a while. Green circuits. How many do I need? 30. Do I have green circuits anywhere? I know I'm making... Okay, I have made a lot of green circuits. Am I storing them in a chest anywhere? I am. It's right up here. There you go. I remember. Cool. Everything is pretty backed up at this place because I'm not producing much of anything at this moment. Wow, look at all these batteries. That's crazy. What are those batteries even going to? To down here. And that was to automate bots. I did a lot on this planet. And what am I running to? I needed to drop things off and make a new foundry. Wait, why am I making a new foundry? I already have a foundry to make the thing. What am I... I will need a foundry, I guess, to make the science, so we might as well make it since it's here. But what I was trying to make was these. Oh, and they can only be made in foundries. I think that's what I was trying to do. I already had 2 foundries on me anyways. Okay. Let's go back up here and remind ourselves what we're doing with the foundry. I think I had one that was making... Well, this is making more iron. This is making enough molten iron for more than just this. So we can put another foundry down. And tell this to make these, because it needs molten iron. Yeah. Electric mining drills. What is this going to need? Tungsten carbide and tungsten plates. Okay, we'll do that later. I need 1 electric mining drill, electric engine units. Let's get tungsten carbide and hook this up to this. Let's go ahead. Here you go. Molten iron's coming in. And I think it needs 200, right? 200 per. That's not going to be a big drain. Let's go get some tungsten carbide. We'll need to automate our tungsten carbide better too. But for now, we have enough. Because we can be mining a lot of tungsten carbide since I'm here. Or move this. We'll probably... Well, it needs carbon, right? Carbon and sulfuric acid. It's not a bad spot. And we don't need that many. Is it 20? It's like 2 per science. Let's just dump it in, input, connect this to power. And then we will just dump it into a provider chest. I don't have any red circuits anymore. Green circuits and a steel chest. I just don't have resources on me right now. Let's pick up some steel. We'll just put a passive provider chest here. And then let's see, how many of these can I make? 15? Let's dump them in. And while we're doing this, let's get some more tungsten carbide. I only need to make a couple to get things started. Those big mining drills mine a lot. And actually, I'm just realizing, I think I actually need physically to make the red big mining drills to even mine tungsten. I think it's too hard. Like, something in the description said, mention that. I forget, how's our power doing here? We can produce a lot more than we are producing. So we're fine. Let's get this going, and we are making 3 for every 2 we put in. Okay, we need electric engine units and red circuits up here. We have 6 big mining drills. That's good for now. These things being out of the logistics network is probably fine. Okay. And they're not actually out of the network, they're just not in orange area, so it'll be fine. Do I have a lot of belts? I do. I'm automating red belt creation, I believe, somewhere. I thought I was. Maybe I'm not. No, I am. I'm up here somewhere. It's all spread out. I can tell my bots to replace it later. Or actually, I can just tell them to give me some. Can I have 200? Let's see if I get any. Here they come. We are replacing things in my bar down here. I don't think I need to worry about killing worms for a few minutes at least. Okay, we've got some red things. Let's make some of these. Oh, I need iron plates. Instead of finding where they are, let's just go ahead and get 200 of those too. Nice. Perfect. Let's go to my new tungsten carbide area, which unfortunately my tungsten carbide area only has like 300 and Yeah, 300,000 effectively. Yeah, these are not going to be able to provide for very long. And the only other one that I know is down here, which is 6 million, which is a lot more, but I think that has a medium worm in it. But we can't worry about the future too much. Why can I see this? This is a small one we killed yesterday. I guess we could see that because the radar. Okay. So I think they can mine this whole square. Resource drain at 50%. I should get the quality materials sent over here, or make some quality materials here. And make some higher quality big mining drills. That'd be kind of crazy. Oh, actually, can I do quality on... This is a question that I might be able to figure out. Can I put quality on this? I can. I think we're gonna make some quality modules. Okay, can we do underground red? We can. Well, it's gonna take a minute. So maybe I just go above ground. It works. There you go. Why didn't it? I don't know why it didn't auto do that. Is this going the wrong way? What is happening? Why does that look all messed up? It looks like this one's going the wrong way, but this one's going the right way. Wait. Okay, instead of sitting here, can you go back to Navis and stop getting blown up? You can come back and get me later. Can we not go under this? I'm a little concerned. Yeah, it's not connecting. We can't go under lava. Well, I'm glad I noticed that. Let's go up here. Hey, can I have some more red pathways? And where am I gonna go? I need my tungsten probably just to go straight up because it's right here where I need it. So we'll just go like straight north from here. We're getting iron plates back and fast transport belts. Are they flying away with fast transport belts? Yeah, I guess they had to go charge somewhere before they could give them to me. What? While this is happening, actually, hold up. I need to look. Is there a setting to make the game run while other? That's not what I wanted. Interface. I've noticed that it pauses the game when I have research open. And I don't want that to happen. I don't know if that's an option though. Controls. It's not gonna be that. It's not gonna be in graphics either, right? Unless maybe it's specifically a arachnophobia mode. This is all fine, I think. There must be a different place. Did I miss it here? No, I don't think there's a setting for that. It'd be so nice to not have the game pause. Are you guys okay? Those logistic robots just were chilling. I guess maybe waiting their turn to charge. Are we out of belts? No, they're coming with more. They're only bringing 2 at a time. We might need to make more logistic bots. Where are they coming from? I'm making fast belts right here. Cool. Okay, we should be good. And now I think we're within a robotic network, so we probably will just be getting swarmed as we run up. Maybe. Doesn't seem like we're getting swarmed, so I'm a little disappointed. Do I need to be in the orange to get it? I thought in the green. Oh, because it's logistics. It's not construction. Green is construction range. Orange would be delivering items. Okay. And I need to go right here. Yeah, see, now I'm getting swarmed by these guys while I'm building, which is fantastic. Can we clear this? Having mini bots. Can I deliver into this? I probably should have placed... Okay, that'll be putting tungsten in here, and then we'll start making tungsten plates. The yellow is actually probably a problem. Let's do 2 red splitters, 3 red splitters, and replace them here. Can I right-click this? Where's the upgrade planner? I want this one. Is that just not in my inventory? Is that what it's saying? Okay, well. I told it to upgrade this now, so it should, once I build this. And then I think I need to go down and get power going. It just is missing an entity. We're fine. We need to replace all this stuff with red. How am I doing on this? We only have 3. Make more. I'm stuck. And these things will make extra tungsten as well, right? And they'll mine less of the... Like, the resources in this place won't go down as fast. Do we just want to do, like... 2 more? Let's go make some quality things and keep making... We need... a lot of red circuits. Yeah, let's do a lot of red circuits, a lot of blue circuits, and a lot of green circuits. Just effectively a lot of circuits. We have a lot of them, so let's just grab them. It's okay, they don't need to be this backed up. We can be using resources here. Quality modules 2, and how many does this take? 4? 3, 4. There you go. I'm going to be making that for a really long time. But there you go. Now I'm actually producing things, so my power usage is going to go up a lot because I just took a lot of chips out and we're making them. Let's see. Yeah, tungsten is making its way up. Am I putting the tungsten plates anywhere? I think I just have them here. So the first ones are getting up here right now. Okay. So that's not gonna work. So this is gonna be like this. Make a splitter like this. There you go. Now we'll have it on both sides. So we're going to have more tungsten ore than we are smelting into tungsten plates, which is good. I think we... What do we need tungsten plates for again? It's just science? Oh, it's used in fast transport belts. Wow. And the military science, the science, whatever it is. A portable fusion reactor. Okay, that sounds like nuclear stuff. Artillery turret. Long range cannon targeting enemy bases. That's cool. Okay, before I make any more big mining drills, let's put quality modules in. I think it's possible. So this has a 2% quality. So for every one of these I make, I don't know where my electron engines are. Let's just give myself 200 of them really quick. And actually, you know what I could do? Instead of going crazy and piping these up here, I could probably just put requester chests. Is that crazy? I could probably just make a requester chest, actually. So we're actually going to have an 8% chance to improve quality. It's going to take a lot longer to craft things, but that should be okay. How am I doing on coal? Okay, that's sort of what I figured was going to have happened. This is still producing. I think what we're going to want to do, because it's also spread out, is use more big mining drills, because these also have the bonus production and their resource drain is 50%, which this doesn't even mention it. Resource drain, I think it's just 100%. So I think this uses half of the resources in the area. So once these quality modules are all done, which I think I'm crafting the third one right now, and then we'll have the fourth one coming up. I'm blocking all of my production with my camera, so maybe it's not in a good spot for this game. It's been here for like 50 hours of gameplay now, so a little too late. It'll just craft things 20% slower. That's not that bad, truthfully. And I think... Okay, how do you make electric mining drills? I'm going to need to automate them. Iron plates, iron gears, and green circuits. We can do that. I'm waiting for this requester chest to be done. Well, here's iron plates. What was the other thing? Iron gears and electric circuits. We do have a ton of iron gears, which are right there. We can bring some over. And then we can do green circuits with a requester chest. So maybe make a second requester chest. The quality is almost done, and then we'll make the requester chests. And something I learned yesterday on stream is that you can use a requester chest and tell it to effectively request the thing you're trying to make, which is pretty cool. And if I do that, I probably don't have to pipe anything over. So I probably want to actually use another foundry to make the... Let's not get too fancy here. But if I'm making mining drills... Oh, I can't make electric mining drills with this. Okay, this is just passive provider. Now we have the other quality. Let's put the provider chest and a fast inserter. And then let's hook this up to that. And then I want this to read ingredients. Set requests. Here we go. It's requesting everything, but electric mining drills don't exist. So we'll do the same thing here. I don't know if this is actually very efficient, but I'm giving this a shot because I don't want to put too much time into this. So can I do the same thing of read ingredients and tell this thing to set its own requests? And then can I make a provider chest? Yes, I need more steel, which I can just pick up some right here. A provider chest. And put this here. And so now we're going to be making big mining drills. Yeah, the electric mining drills are filling up here. We made 2. Okay, so we've got some big mining drills now, and we don't have any higher quality thing. There's only an 8% chance to make one, from my understanding. It could be a 0% chance. I haven't messed with quality much. But it could be possible that it actually just doesn't happen unless you do higher quality materials. Yeah, it's a little scary. How am I doing on this? 4,400% yield still. So pretty much infinite. Big mining drills. Can I please see one? Okay, well. Let's just go ahead and take 5 of them down to the coal area. How's my tungsten line? It's doing great. I need to put tungsten ore in here. Okay. Let's do a red splitter. And what's the best way to get it over there? Probably going from here and going down. We can cut across this, I think. There should be a way to do that. We'll try at least. Okay, I need to make more of these. I have a lot of logistic bots flying around now. I think I can come down here, turn, and jump over this. Let's try it. Yep. We just make it under that junk. And I'm making more fast underground belts. We need to end up here. So we just go straight across. We're going to need more of these. Okay, wait. That is a huge waste. Yeah, we can just do the whole thing in one. Do that again. That's... These red ones are so good. And then I'm making more already. I don't really think this is the most efficient way to get things done. And by this being, I mean having my logistic bots send tungsten carbide up. But I don't need to be efficient right now. And I will probably stop making big mining drills at some point. Can I request, just in case, to see if I ever get one, I want to request... can I do equal to or greater than? Uncommon? I want maybe 20. Just like in case. We'll see if this starts sending me all the common ones and I did it wrong. I thought that like facing it away would mean equal to or greater than. Maybe that doesn't do what I am thinking. Let's just do equals this and have request 20 of them. I need right here. I need 2 more. This is upsetting. I keep on not having enough of these underground belts to get where I want to go. Although I guess, no, that should be fine. We've made 20, and it appears that we have not triggered a quality thing yet. Can I have it request? Can I have... Okay, if I set this up and I want it to... I think there's another fancy way to do this, but I'm getting a little concerned that there's no way to make better. Okay, here we go. And we are going to extend this. And we'll just dump you in here. And then we will also dump you in here. I don't think we need tungsten ore for anything, actually. Hold up. I don't think I need tungsten ore for anything. Do I have productivity module? I have 2 uncommon mining drills. I was looking and they flew to me because I requested them. Okay, so the resource drain is lower on these. That's pretty great. I don't think I will actually need this for anything, but I want to have them in case I need to request them for whatever reason. How are we doing on production of tungsten ore? 2,000. I'm using 160 of it. I think we're okay. I guess it's gonna go up. So every minute we make 216. We need like 90. Okay. How am I doing on coal? We are producing less than we're using, so these big miners are going to get there, be put down, and start helping out. Let's go ahead and do another one right here. These aren't needed. Can I put this here? That's 50,000. That's 57,000. And those are just the normal ones. How am I doing now in production of coal? $680, $690, $700, $720. The coal production just went up so much. And the usage is going to stay the same. If not, yeah, coal's going to back up now. These big mining drills are insane. Okay, let's check on my escape pod. It made it home to Navis. It's backed up. Let's go ahead and start loading this up with ammo. And actually, I had a thought. Actually, well, let's just pick this up. I had a thought that was like, I could probably hook up an inserter to go into here and just, oh well, I don't want to get too fancy with it. Nice. Okay. What am I doing now? We have so many yellow lines. We'll pick up an assembler. We'll pick up some boxes too. Yeah, our production needs to be up high. And when the sun sets, we probably run out of power a little bit. Well, seems to be doing okay still. Let's make some more logistic bots. Because I can. I feel like we are using them now. The more logistic bots we have, the better. Maybe I automate logistic bots. I'm only automating construction bots right now. There they go. Logistic bots are all busy. So if you're going to use requester chests to feed things, you're going to need a lot of logistic bots. That's what I'm learning. Oh my gosh, we have all the ammo stored up again. Next time we fight a worm, I'm like way over prepared. What modules can I put in this? I still only have 2 big mining drills. Is this still producing? Yeah. It says 8% quality, but I think 8% doesn't mean you have an 8% chance. That's what I'm starting to learn. And then I want to enable... I do want to have a lot of big mining drills. And there's no reason to not, like, just let it keep crafting. Right? We're making a lot of electric mining drills. And by a lot, I mean just enough. It's the electric engine units that are probably going to be a problem to use too many of. It's okay. Well, only 2 uncommon drills for now. But that's fine. Let's get a reminder of what I was trying to do. We have some plastic. Yeah, it's okay. Our plastic's really backed up. How many space platforms were out of steel? I disconnected the steel from this because we have like 1,000 space platforms here. Is that right? No, we have like 400. And I'm using this steel to make the bullets, but that's all backed up now. And there we go. We'll start making these. Can foundries make space platforms? They don't really make a lot of anything. Holmium plates! They can make holmium plates back on the other planet. That would be a lot more efficient. And we need to start doing this. That was the whole point. We now have tungsten carbide and tungsten plates. Let's get our science going. How am I doing production-wise of tungsten carbide? Seems kind of neutral because I'm sending them all up here. I guess what I can do is tell it to do this. Okay, let's do a second line here. And this is enable disable if this is more than 20. Did that work? Oh yeah, so it's not requesting. Is that what it's saying? It's not requesting? Let's see if it works the way I wanted it to. Wait, what did I just do? How did... I just requested these. That did not work the way that I wanted it to. If you hover over it, it tells you red is not in the system. Okay, that's not... This is not what I had hoped to do. I think what I needed to do was enable disable if this, like, do it here. So, like, it has the stuff to make it, but it's not going to craft it because I just told it not to. And that's only working because it's in this chest. Also, if you just control right click on the production building and then control left click on the requester, it auto requests enough for like a minute of production. Control left click on the requester. Right click on this, left click on this. Let's try it. That seems to have worked, but also, like, we're doing the same thing here. I want this to enable disable if electric mining drills are greater than 20. So this will load up, but not craft. It did craft. I'm confused. Did I do this wrong? Oh, only when it's true, so this is what I want. There you go. My circuit's a longer way of doing it. Cool. I don't mind. Okay, I still haven't hooked this up to anything. So I guess we can make the tungsten carbide we're making probably too little of, but I'm not worried about that just yet. Let's just start making some of the science. And this is up here. We might as well put our foundry down up here. Alt-click on a thing you don't know what to do with, and it tells you what goes into it. Yeah, I have been doing that a lot. The Factoripedia has been really, really helpful in everything I've been doing. This is going to be science. It needs molten copper. How much molten copper is this making? Actually, a good way to test that is, does it back up? Oh, I'm using it for 3 things right now. Is this molten iron? Yeah, it's molten iron. If I put this here, does this back up? Starts at 3,000. 3,600. It looks like we're okay. I think we're okay to use this. Tungsten plates, and then I'm going to need tungsten carbide to be flown in here probably. Although, I actually don't need to fly it in. I could make it here and feed it in. I would just need to get this carbon sent up here as well. And I don't remember where I'm making the carbon or how I'm making the carbon, so let's remind myself this. I'm making the carbon down here. I'm surprised I never doubled this up. No, this isn't how that's gonna work. Let me just get my head around this for a second. No, That's not how it's going to work. We need it to be on the other side. There you go. I could probably have done that in a much better way. Yeah, I could have done this a lot smaller. But that's okay. We don't need that space. But now... I mean, we're doing okay on sulfuric acid. No, we're not. We need to pump more sulfuric acid. Let's get some more pumps. That is cool. Okay, and then we can do it like this. Let's disconnect that for a second. Put pipes down. There you go. We'll do some more pipes. And now is sulfuric acid, am I producing more than I use? I'm using 11,000, I'm producing 11,000. I'm a little concerned that as I made more, I'm using more. I guess I'm making more steam with the more sulfuric acid to make power. So my steam power is the sulfuric acid drain. Are there more places I can pump, or is it done? Yeah, there's a sulfuric acid geyser. There's 2 here. There's 3 here. 4 here. So there's more things I can pump and hook up. The other thing is, there are some sulfuric acid geysers up here that are not in worm territory that I could use and pump down here to make tungsten carbide. Thank you. I think this makes it has a 10-second crafting time. So we're not going to be using like a ton of things. Why do we need... Oh, because we need to make carbon. We need to make carbon up there. And carbon uses sulfuric acid. We might as well. And it's probably going to be like a 1-pump situation. Let's just do it. 1 pump into 1 storage tank into... I already have an assembling machine. The question is, can I craft... I can make plates, but not carbon. So it's going to have to be an assembler. Let's just go up here. We're going to say this assembler, I don't want it in this power line, so let's move it a little closer. This is going to make carbon. Oh, it's not assembly, is it? It's a chemical plant. Carbon. Sulfuric acid in. Coal. Oh, it needs coal. Oh, I messed up. I was thinking it was tungsten ore. So that changes things. I'm not going to just... I don't need to pump that. Oh, we're like all backed up on coal. Is there another coal place to mine? Not for a long while. I think we have to kill worms for everything else. There's no more. Okay. Well, change of plan. Maybe we expand down here. Like I was initially going to do. And doubted myself. There you go. You're making carbon. And then we get this with a splitter. We already have enough coal. It's not a concern. Let's go ahead and do this. This is how you know I'm actually new at the game, is when this is my best design. Okay, and then we can output this. There you go. And we're making more carbon that can go onto this line. And so now the question is, I'm producing more carbon than I'm using. I'm producing probably, I'm using 45. As this goes up over time, we'll see what I'm actually making in a minute. I guess we can use requesters. I have a lot of carbon stored up. Let's do it. Let's just use requesters for science. It feels like I'm entering a cheat code for solving a puzzle. And wait a second. I would need a requester for tungsten carbide. I got so distracted on what I was even trying to do. We can just do this. And say, I want tungsten carbide. And can I have 100 of it? Thanks. And I need to make some more of those. Okay, I think we will start making orange science here. Yep. Nice. And I guess we can do the same thing really quickly, just like dump this into a provider. And now we're making, like, this is gonna have, this will refill with tungsten carbide. We're making orange science. This should be slow, but effectively function. And if we check down here, this should not be crafting anything anymore. I think I messed up how it works. So like once I take these, it will break. I actually want the red to go here. Is there a way to remove a red line? I'm sure there is. How do I remove this? What have I done? I've made a circle. Although I guess this is probably fine. I can just put these in. And it put it right back. Well, I'm truly not sure what I did, but it's going to be taking big mining drills and putting them back here. I'm not sure what I did. That confuses me. For now, we don't even need to get into it. We have more mining drills than I need. My production of tungsten ore dropped a lot because I wasn't using it. Now that I am using it, my miners will probably step up to produce as much as I'm using. 187, 108. Maybe it's not. Do I put down 2 more? We might as well. I don't want this to be running out. It looks like it was... We were producing less than we were using. Hey, Ashen Jedi, how you doing? Welcome back. How are we doing production-wise? 150. It's still going up a little bit. This is a bit of a lie, though. This is a lie because none of these are producing, so if we were to start actually falling behind on production of tungsten ore, it would go back up to meet the need. So I think we're actually good. It might just not be a full double line all the way backed up. So that's fine. Ashen Jedi, were you here last night? I can't remember if you were a part of the stream. I don't think that you were, but I think you might have been here for a minute. Cool. Last thing I did at the end of the stream was flew back to Volcanus, and I killed the big worm, or the small worm. It's technically a small version of it, but I killed it. And now I have access to this tungsten ore. And now I am producing metallurgic science. And at Fulgora, before I left Fulgora, I set up electromagnetic science to be created very slowly. This we need to really revamp. This needs green. That's the thing that we're waiting on. Something's backed up. I think our line got backed up. Yep, ice. Do I have any boxes here? What are in my provider chests? An iron chest. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I was wondering why it was all slowed down, and it's because ice has blocked everything. What is it? What is this guy doing? Okay, the line is moving. Not enough logistic storage space available. Did I leave any of these here? I didn't. Okay, so that's the problem. There's nowhere to put the ice. Okay, well, I didn't leave this place completely prepared. Clearly. Let's put this down. Let's just put a requester chest down and use it as storage if I can. Can this have... I'll request the ice from that thing for a second to make the error go away. There you go. But anyways, that's what we're doing right now. We have done a better job of automating metallurgic science. We just did it. It's going to be a little slow. But also, oh, this is not making quickly. Not getting made fast. So that's going to be the thing that holds us back here. But that's fine. So now, let's go back to the rocket silo and figure this out, because what I would like to do now is set up effectively a ferry between here in Navis and Fulgora and Navis, bringing the science, even if it's really slow. Fulgora needs some attention. This needs to unblock this line. Thank goodness. Things should be getting made now. Wow, I made this yesterday and I can't even, like, understand what I did here. This is such a mess of a thing. I wanted to get off this planet so bad. This one broke my brain. I did not do it effectively. Yeah, this solid fuel backup is... We're gonna need another one. Okay. So we have the ability to make these. Let's pick up some steel. It's completely different from the rest of Factorio. Yeah, and also I just wasn't thinking. Let's just pick up some of this steel. So let's make a requester chest and put it here. Actually, let's put it here so I don't have to move any power lines. And I'm gonna say metal science. We want 200. How many of these can fit in a rocket? 1,000? You can send 1,000 on a rocket. So we can make look at that. That's awesome. This design here seems to function for back and forth to Vulcanus. I want to blueprint. This is ship 2.0. Store it here. And if I go into my blueprints, can I put ship 2.0 in here? Yeah, there you go. I've got first rocket and ship 2.0. So part of me thinks I should just make a second one of them as the ferry back and forth. And I could tell it to take metallurgic science packs all the way back, because these things are going to be made pretty slowly. I think I want to make another space platform. And I think a space platform starter pack needs some foundations, which I have a lot of. Let's try this. I'm going to make another one. It's going to be sort of obnoxious to make above Vulcanus, actually. On Navis, I think I have everything I'd need. And this should be... Yeah, I have so many space platforms here. Let's go back. Let's go back to Navis. I haven't been on Navis in a long time. This has been loading up. Let's rotate this. And can you come and get me? Yeah, let's go. Let's go to Vulcanus and pick me up. This can go... You load this onto a rocket. Build a new space platform. Okay, so I can't take this back. Oh, no, I can. I can take this back and do it over Navis. So let's do that. Let's dump all my stuff in here. Stop. They're putting my things back on my body. These are providers, so I can pick up any of this stuff, which is nice. You know what I also should do is have this request big mining drills. How many can fit on a rocket? 20? We want 20 then. Cool. Where is it? I found out that having a backlog of firearm magazines inside my space platform hub makes this a much better setup. Like, I don't run out of ammo on the trip. It's almost here. I'm going to deliver this cargo up, and we can dump the ammo in. It only has 2 big mining drills? What's going on? We have a lot up here. Oh, because it's here. I've messed this up somehow. I don't... Read ingredients, enable, disable. Okay, well that can come down here. I'm not sure what I did. Let's deliver this cargo. I also want to deliver some science while I'm doing this trip. We might as well, right? Because we have some things we could make. Asteroid reprocessing. We'd need 500 of them. Let's actually do 1,000. That's how many we want. And let's do this, and we want a filter on this to only get science. And just dump this in. There you go. We had a bit of orange science, actually. So I'm going to go up to the space platform really quickly. This is a very cool cutscene. I like it. And then this doesn't have any of the metallurgic science. Let's go ahead and do this if I have any. Do I have any blue? I do not have any blue. Well, oops. This can... I was trying to load this up faster. We want 500 science when we fly back, so let's just wait for it to load because we have another, like, 600. Auto request things. So I guess this thing could come here and wait. I want this, and I want 1,000. So wait until we get a rocket full of this. Am I doing this right? Like, I want this. All requests satisfied. It says it's all requests are satisfied. So that's not right. Okay, so that, I think that works now. But on Volcanus, it's not full yet. I guess I can do this, right? Wait, is that not... What's happening? What did I just mess up? Isn't this requesting? I just messed up. We had so many in there, and they just got unloaded so fast. So I must be doing this wrong then. But it says available in rocket silos 46, 48, 50. So I'm assuming that this is requesting this. Okay. Okay, maybe the tips can tell me. Tips. How do I do bots? Where are the bots? Bot networks. I don't know if I need any of this thing, but... I guess the space platform... It can request items from the logistic network to be delivered by rockets. That's what I did. And I checked that. And then it delivered the thing it wanted. And it took off. Well, what am I doing wrong? I'm requesting 1,000 packs, but it says it's just not enough. That's the problem, is that there's not enough. So once there is 1,000, it will... What? What did I just do? Put my rocket silo back, and I didn't even put it in the right spot. Now I have to build the 2 rockets again, and I have to put The production modules, I need to put them back in. I'm really messing this up. All requests fulfilled. It's not. It's not, though. Is it... What's the problem? What's the problem I'm having here? This is a requester chest. It should probably be a provider chest. Stop requesting. Just make this a provider chest. And now we need to figure out why my logistics request is not working. There's 745 on the planet right now. It won't load until a rocket's available, but that's not the only problem. How you doing, Eric Icefang? Because I know that it can't load. Okay, we'll wait for this to be done. But before I destroyed my rocket silo, I had 2 rockets built up. And it wasn't loading the way I expected it to. Is the problem that there's just not 1,000 science ready? And it won't until I have 1,000 created? I guess we'll wait and see. Hey, Gwimbly, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I'm doing well. I'm working on some logistics network thing that I'm trying to figure out, and I'm not figuring it out, but I'm trying. So when this rocket there's 784 available on the planet. I want 1,000, and it doesn't do it a little at a time. Ask Goofy if you don't have a full rocket inventory, unless you manually change the minimum payload to in the space platform. I did, oh, I see. So you can, it has a minimum payload of 1,000. So until it can deliver 1,000, it's just pretending like there's none on the planet. So while this is going, I guess that's fine. Yeah, it doesn't want to waste rocket parts. That's fine. I just was trying to figure out what I was doing wrong. They did not make it very clear that until there's actually a full rocket worth of things, it wouldn't even attempt to load it into the rocket silo. Like, I thought it would be loading into the rocket silo, and then once it got to 1,000, it'd take off. Whereas what it's doing is waiting until I have 1,000 ready, and then it will grab it and deliver it up into the space platform. So that's fun. So what I want then is, once I have equals 1K, then we go to Navis. And then is it possible to only have it go back to Volcanus if Volcanus has 1,000 science ready? We'll just have it sit here for 2 minutes. 2 minutes is the most you can do for time passed? Okay. I guess we would do... You can only use conditions based on what a platform can read and detect. Okay. So in that case, we want to wait until item count of... First off, we want this to be 0. We want to unload this. And we want to wait until my firearm magazine... Right now I have 1.6 thousand because I have a ton in here. Is equal to or greater than 1K. And then what I can do on Navis, because this can be the white science. Oh, but white science hooks up like this. How are we going to feed orange science in? I guess we can have it travel down this line. Well, that won't work. We'll just have a different line for it. So this wants 1,000. Okay, let's look back down here. No, actually, wait. How many are on the planet? 910. We're producing it very slowly, but once we get to 1,000, I'm assuming it will send up. And it can only tell things here if I use circuit networks. So we can hook it up to there and hook it up to this and say also wait for the fuel. Wherever it is. Oh my gosh, where is the fuel? I want to read contents. Cargo. Maybe it's not cargo. Circuit condition. Thruster fuel is equal to that, and circuit condition thruster oxidizer is equal to that. So we wait on Navis until everything is back to normal, and then we can go to Volcanus, get metallurgic science, and then come back and restock. That's the way my brain thinks this is going to work. We're going to see how this actually works in a minute. We're up to 967. We're pretty much there to do a trip there and back. We shall see. And then I can drop to planet once I get there. 982. 84. we should see, theoretically, a whole bunch of bots start throwing orange science packs in here very soon. Please. Is it going to do a request? There it is. Made a request. And now we're loading up the rocket. So it has to wait literally for 1,000 of them to be created to even start filling up the rocket. It doesn't make the request until I have 1,000 on the planet. That's not super clear, but cool. Then once this is loaded, so effectively we do want this to be a requester chest then. Well, no, we don't, because then it's not really a part of the network. I don't know. But I could have the orange science be closer to this so it doesn't have to fly all the way up here to get it. We probably want speed modules on this. Or productivity modules. That's probably what we want. More productivity modules on this. To speed that up. But for now, this is going to take off. And then we're going to test my buffer chest, preferably. Oh, okay. Can you use a buffer chest to request something? Like tell it to have only a certain item in it? Request specified items to be available. Okay, well, yes. Is it going to launch? Okay, so automatic. It's automatically doing what I wanted so far. And let's see how this goes. Request and provide. Okay, so that is something I did not know existed, and now that I do, is great. So we're gonna have 1,000 orange science, and now we're going to Navis. Okay, so far, perfect. And once we get to Navis, oh, we want this to be equal to 24,000. I didn't set that up correctly. I'm not really concerned about the trip any longer, and if we have a good backup of bullets, that should be fine. This will get back. It will unload metallurgic science packs. This is great. I sort of love this design. It doesn't work very well for going further out into space because the solar panels don't work as well. And so I might need to figure out how to do power in space. Otherwise, you know what I'm realizing is that I might actually have to get into can I have a nuclear reactor in space? uranium fuel cells to generate heat. You can. It outputs 40 megawatts, which is so much. Uses heat energy to turn water into steam. And then can I turn steam into steam engine? I don't know if that's how that would work. You use steam to power. This doesn't seem... I don't feel like I could have a steam engine in space. Okay, now, are we going to drop off? We already dropped off the... I'm going to Navi's before I am taken off. You can do steam in space? Okay. Well, that is good to know. So now, let's be here for a second. We have enough cargo. We have enough firearm. We're waiting for fuel to come back. And then it's going to fly back to Volcanus. Volcanus is busy working on more metallurgic science. I think I just automated orange science because it's here. And what I'm going to want to do... Okay, first off, let's pick up my inventory again. I want this to grab metallurgic science. And actually, we're going to do that here. Okay. Can I have... I want materials in my inventory again. Steel. Red transports, I want 200. That's probably good for the minute. Oh, iron gears. We want iron gears. Cool. You can do steam in space, nuclear. You just can't do burner devices in space. Yeah, that makes sense. I have a really good bot network on Navis. Let's check on my pod. It's waiting for fuel to build back up. Just fantastic. I can also be loading up ammo. But I only want this to work. Enable, disable if ammo. Enable turns this into the on when the condition is true. When it is less than 1.4K. So it shouldn't be on right now. There you go. Well, wait. I only want... We're not going to do that. It's hooked up. I think that what I would like to do is have an extra space to output, but I don't have any space here. So I'm starting to think that next next stream is going to be the nuclear stream. I'm on Navis. We have a nuclear mining facility that I don't have hooked up to a radar, so I should fix that. But we have this stuff piping all the way here to sulfuric acid, and sulfuric acid's going down here. And we are mining uranium and storing it in a chest. I haven't done anything with it. I haven't opened the door to nuclear. But I think that might be next stream, because if I have the ability to do that, let's see, yeah, we'll just have a different pathway here. Yeah. How many of these can I make? I'm gonna just do yellow underground. We don't need it to be fast. And I think this is going to be a different line too. So let's do like a 360. What's happening here? Why didn't I make these? I have them on me. That was weird. Do I have bots on my person? I don't think I do, actually. Yeah, I think that's what the problem was. I have a lot of bots in the network, just not on my person. And that's because last time I left Navis, I was actually taking the bots. Where's my science thing that I was doing? I got lost. Last time I was taking the bots to Fulgora, so I didn't leave them on the planet. Wait, that's the wrong line. There it is. My orange science. Oh, no. And here we go. Oh, I don't have inserters on my person either. I guess I don't probably need them on my person, but whatever. I have them. There you go. They're all doing the dance. And purple science is going everywhere. I probably need to change this so that they only go in one direction. But it's okay. The purple science dance is what's happening. And let's do asteroid reprocessing. Or coal liquefaction. We have enough... Theoretically, we have enough to do both. That would use all of our science from our first delivery. So let's do it. Cliff explosives. Hold up. Cliff explosives? Allows the deconstruction planner, rail planner, and forced building mode to mark cliffs for deconstruction. And you can blow up cliffs? We're gonna probably need coal liquefaction at some point. Oh my god, we're researching... I might have made something cursed. Yeah. I think I can fix that, by the way, by doing this. And this just takes purple science and gets it out of the system. Because I don't have that. Whenever it ends up here, it'll slowly make its way out of the system. I never automated purple science. It's the problem. Cliff explosives are awesome. People were unhappy when it got moved past Navi's tech. I see. Well, yeah, I guess if you were used to having it all the time, I can understand that. There you go. We've got some purple science that I can... It's gonna fly around forever. I can't look at this. It's working. It's working. It's not very efficient, but we are getting orange science. How's this going? Is equal to or greater than. There you go. Now it can go back to Volcanus. So I had the equals. And that was a strict equals. So now this is going to go back and forth between planets on its own. And we are really quickly, because Navis has no asteroids to worry about. Let's just go ahead. Oh, did I not put down my... Yeah, I messed up. We need to build another rocket starter platform. Let's go get the... Actually, I have them right here. I have a bunch right here. We're gonna build our second version of that exact same space platform. We could have this request 2,000. That way it can back up a little bit more. I love that this up here has just been making space science for like the last 30 hours. Like, this is so far backed up, it's not even funny. And that's the only thing that space platform is there for. Okay, new space platform. This one is going to be called... what would we want to call a transport between Fulgora and Navis? Oh, the Fulgora Express. That's what we're going to call it today. Fulgora Express. And I kind of want to... You can also use game icons in the name too. So this is stopped at Volcanus. Let's mess up. Let's mess with this. Fulgora Express. We can do electromagnetic science in the name. Oh yeah. That's cool. And then blueprints. No. Blueprints. Ship 2.0. Let's do it. Let's let it do automatic requests from the space platform to build this. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10 speed modules. We can make them by hand. It's kind of satisfying that it can automatically build my space platform for me since I've already done this once. I'm gonna have to make a few of the things by hand, but the rest of it is just gonna start getting made automatically. Ammo. A turret ran out of ammunition. Oh, I didn't turn this around. I need to make this more sustainable. That alert was helpful though. If I see the ammo thing, I've forgotten to make it so ammo's coming out of the space platform hub. Okay, and what is this requesting now? Probably space platforms. Oh, it's gonna just get 50 logistic inserters. It's doing the order it wants. We can put 6 speed modules here. This is gonna need speed modules at some point, so. It looks like every item that it's requesting is trying to get a full rocket full. It only needed 1 inserter and it's asking for 50. I mean, we're gonna need a lot more than 1, but. If you like your new design, you can always, what? Reuse the old one? What is the refut? Is that like futswith? Refit, okay. We have 4 productivity modules on us. Asteroid reprocessing should use 500 orange science. We only have 300 left here. I guess the orange science in the belt is probably... How much orange science is there here? That's not telling me. I don't know. I don't know how to tell how many there are there, but I'm assuming we started with 1,000. So we're probably going to be able to research both of these with our first delivery. Yeah, so this has a ton of inserters and transport belts on it now. Ammo production caught back up. That's fantastic. I don't think that this is going to work quite as well for Fulgora. Talking about Fulgora, Fulgora just doesn't work as well. What's backed up now? Just the line itself? What's backed up? It's not ice this time. It's these, I guess. Did I do these the wrong direction? Have they not been working the whole time? Oh my god. I must have broken that at some point. We can have this pick up some steel and some iron just to get those guys to stop flying around. What's backed up though? Are all of these full? That's full. I don't know what to do about that. You can just press R to fix that issue? That must have been how I broke it, probably. Okay. 725 science on this planet. Cool. Well, we've automated orange science. We are gonna probably have to spend a bit of time waiting for this space platform to be created. But I will probably do that offline by myself tonight. But when we come back tomorrow, yeah, probably tomorrow, I'm gonna get into some nuclear energy and figure that out. So I can actually start flying to planets further and further away without power problems. Gleba seems like it actually is probably fine. I think Gleba might be fine. But when I get out here, absolutely not. So, that's the plan. Thanks everybody for watching. It's been fun. But I'm going to stop streaming, and I'll see you guys next time.